if you were the biggest, baddest guy on the team, you were the guy I wanted to strike out. I didn't care if I struck out anybody else. That was the guy I wanted to strike out. So that was just a part of me. Well, through a course of events, my confidence got rattled big time. And I began to learn fear. And that fear began to take hold of me, and it totally destroyed that dream of mine. I even at one point had tried out for the Indians when I was 16 years old. I really believed in my dream. But that thing got destroyed in me. And so through all of that, I kind of went through a number of years with just these things that I had very little confidence, very little. And fortunately for me, I have a beautiful wife. We have 3 kids. Still some good things came my way. And I believe God has brought me a lot of blessings in my life, even though I struggled so much. But what happened, to make a long story short, was Plexus was introduced to my wife by a woman named Sonia Dudley, who's a Diamond Ambassador down in Tennessee. And you know, when I first heard about it, I thought it's just another one of those things. I had actually said we're never doing a network marketing. We're never doing it. I'd said that a couple months before this. And Sonia just kept on at Michelle, because they're best friends. Kept on at Michelle, kept on talking to her. So finally Michelle comes to me and she wants to take this. And mind you, we were on a tight budget and I didn't believe we could afford it. But because she wanted to take it so bad, I said, okay, can you just try to earn $50 a month? That would be great. It would really help a lot. So she did. When she jumped in, she went in to do both the business and to take the products, because she really wanted to take the products, but the money was an issue. So she immediately started working the business. I started a few months later. I didn't want to take it, even though I needed it more than she did. If you've seen my picture up here, there's me. There's me around 250 pounds on the left. But I didn't want to take it because it was pink, and I thought that was kind of girly. But she brought it into me one morning anyway, and I took it, and I felt amazing that day. I went to work, and I really felt good. And just natural energy. I didn't have an afternoon crash or anything. So I started taking it. I didn't tell her the next day because, of course, I didn't want her to know how much I liked it. And then through a course of time, we both started taking it regularly, and I eventually went to the point of losing over 40 pounds. Okay, that's incredible. That part of the story, what the Plexus products did for me was incredible. But what it did was it started a spark in me. It started me to thinking, what else can we do? When I started seeing all these people with all these amazing testimonies, I remember one day driving my car going, this stuff just works. It's amazing. This actually works. And I got excited. And I just wanted to share it with everybody. I was so excited. So my mother-in-law, she was in tons of pain. She couldn't get up off the couch hardly half the time, and she struggled with the disease. That stuff has changed completely in her life. That blew me away. My father-in-law went from a 9.6 A1C down to a 6.2 A1C in a few months. That's incredible. Go on down the list. My sister-in-law, who couldn't have children, was able to have a baby. My other sister-in-law, who was had depression issues and everything else, came out of that whole thing and got her life back. My nephew, his acne is gone. My other nephew has lost like 50 pounds and he had skin issues that all went away. Down the line, my family's lives were changed, and I began to see all this happening, and I'm like, this is for real, and I want to be a part of it. And the more I got into it, the more I realized there was something coming alive inside of me, and I realized my dreams could be fulfilled. I could do those things. I started to gain my confidence back, and I tell you what, when you start getting your confidence back, something happens. There's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can stop you. You can do anything. And I just want to tell everybody in this room that if you have dreams, the reason why you came to Plexus, it might be you want to get off medications, you might want to lose a few pounds, whatever it is. Maybe you have headaches or things like that. Whatever it is, I'm going to tell you there's a deeper reason. It's that you dream. You have a belief. You have something inside of you that says, I want more. I'm not done yet. And that's what is spurring you on, and that's what Plexus has done for me, is it's given me my ability to dream, my ability to go after the big things, to not let anything stop me, and to know that I can do it. I don't care what anybody says. Forget the naysayers. Forget the statistics, because guess what? Dreams are made up of things that are not statistically possible. Okay? Dreams are made up of things. You don't get to the moon by looking at the statistics of getting to the moon. You look at the moon, getting to the moon by dreaming. And that's what we do. And I've learned that that's the way to do it. And I believe in myself now. So I want to just share that with you guys. Plexus has done a whole lot for my family as far as health. But the big thing it's done for me, on top of that, has been bringing me my ability to dream back and to have confidence in myself. So I hope somebody gets something out of that tonight. And thank you for...
Hey, wait, tell them about the scooter. The moped.
Oh, you want me to tell...
Moped Lexus. You have to.
Okay. Okay, so when we were driving, when we were going for Emerald, Michelle was going for Emerald. Nikki wants me to tell this story. We had moved to Florida, and we had this is where my financial situation was before Plexus. My wife is a diamond now, I'm an emerald. I'm very thankful for this. But we were very, very tight. So in order for me to take the job I was going to take in Florida, I had to sell my second vehicle to get the cash to move. So we did it. We get down there, we have one vehicle. I'm driving it to work every day. Michelle is sitting at home, very bored. And no, I mean, she was taking care of the kids and things like that, but once they started to school, she wanted something to do. So she wanted a second vehicle. Well, she comes to me with this idea, hey, let's get a scooter. And I'll drive it around every day, hon, don't worry, I'll drive it around. Okay, all right, well, we'll go look at it. I mean, it was a debate back and forth for a week, but we finally went. We had to borrow the money to buy this scooter. And so, of course, she drives it for like 3 days, and then who ends up driving it to work every day? Me, of course. A white scooter. I bought a white scooter because she was going to be driving it. Anyway, so, you know, I'm a guy, and I'm not like feeling that cool on this scooter, so just to kind of up the coolness factor a little bit, I slapped a trophy husband bumper sticker on the back side of it. And or sometimes they wear a helmet, and some guys at work were like telling me, you need to wear a helmet, so they got me a cool helmet. Anyway, I look like a dork. So I drove that to work every day, and it was awesome because, you know, as our business was growing and we had the money now, I could have just gone and bought a car. But this seed got planted in us. You can get to Emerald and you will get a Lexus. I'm like, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. So I held on. I'm driving past car lots every day. I'm going, I could buy that right now. I'm on this stupid scooter. But I held on. And, you know, that was so much, there was so much desire there that, you know, it just was driving me and driving Michelle. We did it. We held on. And we got to trade the scooter in for a Lexus. How about that? Anyway. All right. So, thank you, Nikki, for... I didn't have a whole lot planned to share. I was just to show the testimony. All right.
That was perfect. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do one more drawing.